So they sent him on a trip around the world. And what he took with him on that trip around the world, and he met with people like Mao Zedong and Haile Selassie, the heads of countries, was something called the Martin Luther King Medallion. And after he died, no more could be made because the mold had been broken. But there's the blood of the ancestors that went into the making of that medallion, that went to 17 heads of 17 different countries on this earth. And only they have it, and a very few people we call foot soldiers. Those are the people that marched till their feet were bloody. They marched till they were beat down with billy clubs. They were killed. They were persecuted. You have to earn the right to wear this medallion. You can't buy it, and you can't get it. T.I., I'm giving you this medallion. For two reasons. I'm giving you this medallion both because of what you are, but more importantly because of what you will become.
A lot of times when I was young, the things that I did were a reflection of the things that I had access to doing. Had I had access to, I guess you could say, television equipment, who knows, I might be a movie director by now. Had I have had access to more studio equipment, it might not have taken me so long to get where I am today. But since I had so much access to guns and drugs, I ran the streets and sold dope all of my days of my teenage years. But I'm telling you guys that just because that is what's in front of you, that don't mean that that's what you have to resort to. I say this all the time, and I say it because I mean it. Your environment does not define you unless you allow it to. Where you are does not define who you are unless you allow it to. Life is full of decisions and choices. And of those choices and decisions, you will either reap the benefits for making the right decision or pay the consequences for making the wrong decision. Now, I understand nobody's perfect. No one expects you to be perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. I'm a clear example of that. But what's more important than the mistake you make is what you're able to learn from it, what you can take away from it, how you can process that mistake, and what you've learned from that mistake into your future so you never have to make the same mistake again. Now, I want all of you to know, man, the sky is absolutely the limit. Everybody was born with everything they need to make it. But those of you, or should I say those of us, who were born with less, we find more creative ways to get where we need to be. We find more creative ways to compensate for what we don't have. We have to use our brain power since we don't have the tools that everybody else got to get what we want. You know what I'm saying? I don't know whether or not you know it or not, but growing up in the ghetto is a blessing in a lot of ways. Because if you grow up in the ghetto and make it to where I am today, there's a lot of things that you know that other people in your position don't know. There's a lot of things you can make it through. There's a lot of things that you can withstand, a lot of conditions that you can overcome. Other people will probably break down and shatter at the thought of them. So I want you to embrace your conditions. Take it and let it make you stronger. Let it build you up. Quit doing everything that you can to tear each other down. Respect one another, because as you respect each other, you show respect for yourself. Now, I also want you to know, man, adversity, I mean, which is basically the tough times you got to go through to get to where you want to be. Getting where you want to be in life is not going to be an easy road. It ain't supposed to be. If it was easy, everybody would have everything you want. And if everybody had everything you want, you wouldn't want it no more. So adversity builds character. Character will take you places that money can't. So appreciate the tough times as well as the good times, because they make you into the person that you are. Just like right now, Morris Brown going through tough times. But Morris Brown ain't gonna let them tough times break him. I just want y'all to know, trust, believe, and understand that I know what it's like. I've been there before, but if I can turn my life around, and if I can make it to where I am today, you can do it better. And I'm telling you that out my mouth because it's out my heart. You understand what I'm saying? Once again, thank you all. Thank everyone who participated. And I'll see you guys in the end of the day.